Good morning and welcome back. 2019 Hafter Invitational, Scott Satran Memorial Basketball Tournament. Kind of feels like we just left. Jason Aaron,
I don't think
joined by the voice who says he doesn't think we left. Four Sox, Jason Meyer. And Ari Whitkus, as you can see in your shot, is, as usual, not in the booth where he's supposed to be.
He's getting water, he's getting donuts, he's getting player of the game this, player of the game
Is
that.
he vying to be the new Joey?
I don't know what. He's vying to go bankrupt during the Satran tournament.
I think he has already succeeded.
It is amazing. But Ari. Earth to Ari, we went live.
Yeah, Ari, so this is how this works.
No, we went live like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, we're live. He's doing his hats.
Can we get him on the air already?
He's coming.
All right, well, there you have it. A lot of gamers in the stands, by the way. Guys who have been here almost every game and who I know were listening at home when they weren't.
Hello?
Wow.
Jay, just look at the chat.
Ari,
Jay, look at the chat before you start
I know
talking.
it's day 4 of Satran.
Day 4. I thought we just started.
It is. What chat am I looking at, by the way?
The Hearts live
okay,
stream.
got it.
So
Yeah. It should have been fairly obvious, but not to someone like you.
right, like Jay obviously would not be
And
obvious.
Ari, look, a different lineup here tonight for
Tonight,
DRS.
this morning,
morning,
good
yeah.
afternoon. How are you? Who do we got? We got Sicklick, Ryan, Brown, Bennett, and who's the new one?
I think it's Lions.
Lions.
It looks like
When in
Khan-
doubt,
Khan
bring out
definitely
the
not
Lion.
playing, and I think Nady Simintov got knocked out last night, so he's not
Oh,
playing.
Khan is he is a possibility
Yeah,
for the
you know
next
The
round.
Satran tournament is like the NFL. Guys just getting knocked out left and right. It's unbelievable.
But you do have 2 Howlers, a Glick, a Kimmel, and a Goldberg.
And that is not how JEC wanted to start this game.
No. So these teams have met earlier in the preliminary rounds, and DRS was able to defeat the JEC.
Yeah.
What's their names? Lions.
Thunder.
There you go.
You know, I was watching Khan in warm-ups. He was jumping, he was running, so hopefully we'll get to see him at some point.
All right, and God bless Rumi and all the other grosses for your fan not being here yet.
Rheumatoid arthritis?
Uh-huh. Here it is. So Goldberg with the ball. You know, so the early start, right? JEC came in.
Ari, it
played.
sounds like it's very early for you.
Yes. So I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. But JEC came. They played starting at. They played until 12:05 in the morning yesterday.
Well,
so
it could have been like 11:55, but we really had to drag it out.
yes, we did. And here they are turning around. And guess what? You're playing ball. We got a nice crowd here. You win this game, you go on to face the Rambam Ravens in the semifinals. So it's a big game. Everyone wants to win in Tier 1. And they're going to do all they can to bring the trophy home to Hillside. And not Hillside, Elizabeth is where JEC is.
Yes,
DRS.
you should know, Ari. You
Yes.
are you are an alumni. For all those that didn't know yet.
Oh, they forgot to put the caramel in my coffee. That's
Unbelievable.
That's a bummer.
What a busha.
That is.
By the way, that is JEC's one and only inbounds play from underneath their own basket, is to throw it in the backcourt. I've officially figured it out. It's been 4 days, but I got it.
Ooh, Kimmel's still
Took you
sleeping.
long enough.
It's the only one they got.
Jay, is it still hot in that office?
It is very hot. I have the door open right now.
Wah, wah,
Benny
wah.
Gross promised me a fan by 9:30, and he has failed.
Did he
So-
say what year? Did he say
that's a good point.
don't count your chickens before they hatch?
That's right.
It's going to be the trophy celebration is going to be over by about 9:25.
And he's like, Jay, I got you this little
And
clip-on
here's your
fan.
At 9:30, you will
No,
have it as
it's-
you clean up.
It's the one that you put
What
on
is-
top of your
on the-
iPhone. You put on top of your iPhone.
No, I thought it was going to be the one that the little kids have at their bunks in camp. You know, a little
Exactly. Well,
clip-on fan.
that would be
That'd be a win.
big
already,
one. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Early on.
Nice move, but he gets tipped from behind.
Can we work for next year to have
A fan.
No. Besides, we don't care about your fan, but for us, things that help us. Instead of Hafter on the scoreboard up top, can we have like the change
A
of the team?
digital, so we could
Yeah.
write it. Yeah.
So I don't have to say Hafter leading 2-0. DRS.
Well, if you'd
would-
ever look down at your monitor, you'd see who it is.
Yeah.
By the way, one thing we have had consistent all tournament, which may change later, the home team has always worn white.
Yes, and
We
also
were questioning that the other day. But
this
the home team's worn
monitor
white
is
all.
probably about the same size as the fan you're going to get.
Well, Ari, I understand you're getting a little old, and the eyesight's one of the first things to go.
It
But
is.
I will say this, that you can see the score just fine.
Force actually brought the hot tea. And by the way, we are looking for donations for Leroy and the fruit cups. That's the name of Leroy's new band, Leroy and the Fruit Cup. If everyone who's coming later, we know you're going to be here all day. Fruit Cups, bring them on in, bring them down. At the point of this tournament ends, I probably will have not eaten in 72 hours. So, except for a great Shabbos meal, courtesy of the great Danielle Wickus. Zach Brown can't get that to go. And here we go in transition. JEC is good hustle by Lions. They've been holding Lions back. He is roaring tonight.
I'm going to need you to hold down the fort for the next couple minutes because I got to run into the other gym because we have a problem with the connection.
No problem.
Be right back.
Love going solo. Lions, he is roaring tonight, this morning. You know what? Coach Stein says we're going to unleash you in the semis.
Terrible puns before 10 o'clock.
I like that. I like that one. What's Lions' first name? Mr. I saw his bar mitzvah, his parents' wedding. What? Zachary Meyer. Oh, he's looking it up. Lions. You know what? I'm going to have to get my handy-dandy scorecard to see his first name because at this point I thought I would have known everyone's name, but you got a newbie in here. I know he did play sparingly early on, but he is back in full effect now. So let me tell you who be who. Lions' first name, if it serves me correctly, is Alex. Alex Lyons. Wonder if his Hebrew name is Aryeh. Aryeh Lyons. That's an interesting factoid that I'm going to find out. Leroy, do you think Lion's first name in Hebrew is Aryeh?
No.
Because that would be cool, because Aryeh is lion.
Aryeh means lion.
Yeah, so it would be
Wow.
Lions. I'm going to find out. If my kid was last name was Lions, I'd name him Aryeh Lions. All right, here we go. Glick with the ball. JEC trying to regroup. Early 4-0 deficit.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Here we go. Back to DRS. So, again, as we mentioned, playing without two starters kind of seems to be the topic of the day here. Hafter will be playing without two starters as well in the next game after Jedwab and Jordan Appel will not be playing today. And today, Khan and Simintov and Mazel Tov are not playing. So injuries are going to happen in a tournament when you play so many games, such hardcore games. You're going to have to turn around quickly.
Now, who's not playing on DRS?
What?
Who's not playing on DRS?
Simintov and King Khan.
And yes.
Wow.
Simintov got knocked in the face, right, yesterday?
Simintov, he took a hard fall, so yeah.
Now, Ari, we talked about this yesterday. JEC was one of the most impressive teams in the opening night games.
Right, Kimmel.
But they really have not shown up against Hafter.
Oh, what a tip in by Glick. Hello, Glick with a nice tip. Working
And
their
of
offensive
course,
glass.
They lost.
Oh, an opportunity for steal. Here's Zach Brown. Knocks it down to the B-boys. Bennett to Brown. Can't finish.
I watched the JEC DRS game in the other gym.
Yeah, tell us about it because we would not be able to see
really, JEC was limited.
Yeah,
It's
that
such a
takes
small
away their
game.
quickness. We talked about that, absolutely.
But at the same time, they were winning almost the entire game. And then lost.
Their game of runs, their team of runs, they have to keep going.
By the way,
going.
Speaking of runs, have you seen my new stool? Isn't it nice? But listen, I want to say something about Kimmel. I know he's a lefty, but he finishes and plays with his right hand as well as his left, which is very impressive. It reminds me of a young Jordan Appel. Although Jordan Appel is younger than Kimmel, so I don't know.
Yes,
if it could be
correct.
That works like that. But also, Jay, interesting factoid. Nice ball movement. Someone's got to pop that. Bennett usually shoots those corner threes. Takes it in. Can't finish. He took a little unorthodox Dovey Barrett style.
Ari, as Heller gets going here, speaking of Heller,
Swing.
we know that the Bari Lawn boys are probably fast asleep now. But in Israel, we do know that Esther Heller, the grandmother.
No, she's in Florida, I believe.
No, Israel. Florida?
I think Florida. Esther Heller is in Florida. That's confirmed. Sicklick in the corner. Can't get it to go.
Well, wherever she is watching her two grandsons exhibit great mitos on the court and also play basketball.
And Esther, we hope you're going to be joining us later as your son, Ira Heller, will be singing what we call the national anthem, Hatikva, and God Bless America. We're going to do O Canada. We're going to do every national anthem we can get.
How about the Serbian national anthem?
Ah, yes. Oh, what about, remember in wrestling when the Russian used to sing that, you know what I'm talking about, with Iron Sheik? Forsox knows.
Iron Sheik wasn't Russian.
Not the Iron Sheik, his
Nikolai
partner.
Volkov.
Yes, he used to sing the Russian national anthem. No one knew if it was right or not, but it was, Heller stealing the money for the laundry, and he puts it in.
Yeah, Coach.
By the way, timeout. I'm sorry. I literally just looked back at the score. It was 4-0 about a second ago, right?
And now it's 9-4.
Coach Bornstein, he is joining the Hall of Fame class. I've just declared he's made the Hall of Fame. Called a timeout.
Did he put his deposit down?
Huh?
Did he put his deposit down?
Yeah, we have to wait for the check to clear, so I'm going to assume his money's good. He led the team on a 9-0 run, and there you go, 9-4.
Hey, Benny just walked in. I don't know if it's Benny or the homeless man who lives on my.
I'm pretty sure it
Wait,
was.
we're allowed
I'm
to say
pretty
that
sure
on
it
air?
was the Hellers, but
Oh, Benny?
Yeah.
What's he wearing?
I'm pretty sure that 9-0 run was the Hellers. By the way, you know what I see that Betty does not have?
By the way, that
A
run
fan.
was
Does not have a
right.
fan.
That run was courtesy of Edith Heller. Is that the name, Edith Heller?
DRS coach didn't even call timeout. He stood up, and the ref knew exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
You know what?
After a 9-0 run, they knew exactly. Yeah.
By the way, I got to trade in 2 kids' hats for 2 adult hats. I took kids.
You took the wrong ones again?
But I
Unbelievable.
did have extra, so I'm okay for this game. Here it is, Lions to Bennett. So again, we have Lions with a nice finish. He is roaring.
I think he has all 6 of their points.
Alex Lyons, yes, good call. Lee Roy, my new friend on Instagram. If you're looking for a good time, it's Lee _E. something. I don't know. And here it is, the ball movement, 9-6. And by the way, I make jokes about the timeouts that coaches call, but these coaches have been right on with their time, when to call timeout, when to resettle their kids and regroup, and they both resulted in some key baskets going back right after the timeout. So it's 2:33 to go. It's 6 for DRS, 9 for the JEC.
Yeah. That was not the foul that JEC wanted to commit 35 feet from the basket.
No. As 35 guards, 23. We got Ryan on Glick. That's a tough man. Oh, that's not a man-to-man. It's like a 1-2-2. Corners will be open on this, and Siklik, he's got to be ready with his guns a-blazing because he has a great shot, but he takes a little time to take it off, and Lyons is feeling it today. I love it. Whoa. Gabriel Khan, you've been Wally pipped. Stay on the bench. There is another lefty with a 30 in his jersey taking control for the DRS Wildcats.
Fun fact, Alexander Lyons also a great golfer.
Fun fact, his first Hebrew name is Aryeh, so he is Aryeh Lyons. Is that impressive? He's Lion Lyons. It's like Bobo. Here it is. There's the kick. Bennett, he loves that corner 3. Boom, boom, boom. A.J. Bennett, it's now 12-9, another run of 8-0. Countered by a 9-0 run by JEC. DRS throws the next punch, and now they're going to turn it around off a turnover. Don't forget, the winner of this game will go on to face the Ravens of Rambam at, I believe, 1 o'clock-ish on the East Coast.
Yes, and the schedule is on the website. All the games are up for at least through the next round.
Here we go, to the middle, Brown. That's the pass, the lefty finish. Brown to Bennett, the Killer Bees are doing their thing.
While that looked like a perfect press break, JC, one of their guys fell down. So that's
Bennett, nice. Johnny on the spot. Here it is, looks up to Siklik. Siklik should drop that to Brown. And he didn't. Good defense by Heller. Lyons, the ball fake, the kick. Love it. The kick and dish to Bennett. Boom, boom, boom. It's 17-9. All of a sudden, they are on a 13-0 run.
It was just a 4-9.
Right? It was 4-0 a second ago. Then it was 9-4, 17-9. 13-0 run. And it's the defense leading to the offense.
Ari, you never looked smarter talking about those timeouts.
Oh, my God. Sickly, that's his spot. The corner, a little short.
A 9-0 run and now a 13-0 run by DRS.
And a little over. Yep, good call by the ref. Good call. Who's this ref's name? You know
Brian.
Brian. Flying Brian and
Mike.
Mike, don't mess with me because I
Leroy
will
pays
take.
off all
By
the
the way,
refs. He knows all their names.
if Mike calls an and one, he should kiss his biceps because he's got biceps, right?
Who's the guy last night with all the tattoos on his arm?
Desmond.
He was here
Desmond.
Friday, too.
Isn't that Nierenberg's girlfriend, Desmond? From Detroit Lions, the up, the under, the travel first. Am I wrong? Wasn't it Desmond, his girlfriend in Michigan? Desiree, I don't know.
Des. That's how we get it.
All right.
Her name is Des.
No, but Mike, if he calls an and one, he flexes his biceps. I'm going to tell him during a commercial break. 30 seconds ago, 17 points in a quarter. That's pretty good. 17-9. Again, on the 13-0 run. There's no winning quarters anymore. That does not matter.
At all.
So we don't
God.
that in the Cowboy game.
It's one less thing for me to talk about.
It's a 1-on-4. And
Two less
Brown,
things for you to talk
heady
about.
play by Zach Brown. Back in 6th grade, Zach Brown would have taken that coast to coast. Now he's a junior, and he resets, holds for one. But he's at 6. Oh, here it is. That's a good look.
Wow.
By the way, kids out there, if you're watching this game, what did Zach Brown do? Took it down on a break. He saw there was 4 orange jerseys behind him. He set the offense up, pulled it back, and what happened? A little ball movement, a great little elbow jumper, and Zach Brown band knocks it down. And
Now
they end the quarter on a 15-0 run.
DRS is up here, 19-9, but let's talk about more important things. At what point do you think Mr. Heller decided.
Well, we
that
can
he was
call him
gonna-
Ira. We can call him Ira.
Okay.
Just letting you
That
know.
he was going to abandon the handy cam
No,
style
no.
camera and go to the iPhone for filming. What do you think there was like a big family meeting
Oh,
about that?
oh, good
Is there
question.
a quality issue there? Do you think? I mean, how do you think that went down? Listen,
You know what?
as someone in the
that's a good
biz, I
question.
could tell you, as someone in the biz, those iPhone X's, they take great video quality. In fact, we should let our viewers behind the scenes a little bit. Our pre-tournament video, which lives on the previous game section, was shot on an iPhone.
Is that what you used to shoot the half the video this year as well?
Yeah, the intro video.
That
Yeah,
I
the
can't.
intro
That I can't speak.
By the way, that is a good question. When did Ira Heller ditch the tripod for the iPad? Oh, what's it called? iPhone. Okay. Something. Where are Leroy and the Fruit Cups? Will be performing at halftime. Bring us the Fruit Cups. Right now, I'm sitting with two Fruit Cups.
We got him covered with.
I got two Fruit Cups
You
to my
got
right.
you got fruit cups for Leroy because he was very
Not yet,
concerned
not yet.
yesterday.
Oh, you missed it. You didn't hear about our new band, Leroy and the Fruit Cups?
No, I did. I heard that.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying last night when he got to the gym, he was very concerned. He wanted to know where he can get a
Right.
fruit
So
cup. I told him the supermarket. He seemed surprised.
So you didn't laugh at my joke either time. Okay. Guess it wasn't funny.
Ari, as
Hold on.
you found out this morning in our
Joey-
group text with Joey, your
Joey didn't-
jokes are not understandable.
Joey didn't laugh at my Beth Tefila joke, but I'll explain that. Well, later, there it is. Soka, where's the bow and arrow? The bow and
that
arrow
is
stays
not
at
how
DRS.
JEC wanted to come out of.
Where it is, he keeps the bow and arrow at DRS. Another 3. That's 18-0 run. That is a tournament record, by the way. Tournament record run.
Ari keeps throwing out these tournament records like any of them actually
Hey,
happened.
when you follow Shiva League Pass, you will get all the info you can get. Anything you want to know, check it out. Yeshiva League Pass, sponsored by Leroy and the Fruit Cups. Here it is, the corner. Right now, JC needs something, and you need something.
Yeah,
Pass
that's
like
not
that.
it.
I think
Yeah.
you need to go to Moshe Heller. Moshe Heller's got to be the man to start setting up. Gets the ball.
That's a foul.
Hanger. Oh!
No shot before.
What was it, travel?
Oh, yeah.
Big Mike with the call.
On a travel continuation.
No, that's not
doesn't
Big
really
Mike.
matter
That's
that
Flying
much.
Brian.
Flying Brian.
Flying Brian, not Big Mike. All right, here it is. The Zach
Ari, I
Brown
do
band. The
think-
kick
What a
to Sokol.
pass.
Oh, can't get it to go.
Ari, I thank you very much for the hot chocolate.
And I took care of.
By the way, that's the worst kind of foul, the one 80 feet from the 85 feet from the basket when the player has his back to the basket too.
All right, 22-9. Again, 18-0 run that DRS is working on. JC's looking to break, and that's a good look for Kimmel. There it is.
Long
Boom,
three.
boom, boom for Yair Kimmel.
That was a college size.
Oh, he's got
three-pointer.
range. He's got range with the best of them.
Ooh, almost
Great
foul.
shooter. Actually, he would probably be my three-point shooter if I was JC for the contest, but maybe
Yeah,
good
it's pretty
defense. Yair Kimmel doing it on both ends of the floor, defense and
That
offense.
was almost a foul.
22-12 as the ringer has checked in. And by the way, met his girlfriend last night. She was doing the scorebook. Told her I'd give her a shout out, but all I know is she's the girlfriend of ringer. I don't know their name. And that is
Not
Short.
a good look.
short. Brown, Heller, good defense.
Ooh,
Brown
behind
avoids
the back,
it.
Dipsy do.
Oh, look at the ball moving. There you go. Lions with the ball. Back to Sokol. To Brown. This, you know what? This is textbook right now. It's good defense, though. As Kimmel playing both ends, as I said. Here it is. Heller in the open court.
He has to give that
Good
up.
no call. He fell down. Back to Matthew. We got Matthew and Ringer. And that's a good look in the corner, too. I believe that is Winters is coming. Again, very perimeter play, heavy play on JEC. No big man. And they're going to, keep the ball passing it around the paint. Kimmel kick the dish. That's a good shot. Can't get it to go. And DRS, one and done. DRS doing a good job on the offensive board, on the defensive boards. 22-12. Here it is. Bennett with the ball. Takes it strong. Can't finish. Good no call. Heller the other way. 22-12. It's a 10-point game and a good defense. DRS very active with their hands. Brown in transition is where he goes to work. And another good defense play, but never save the ball out of back under your basket. And Ringer does that. Sokol picks it up, puts it in, and now he's going to the line.
And if you're
finish it.
going to make a poor, terrible attempt to save the ball into your own basket, probably don't throw it behind your back to the other team.
No, it wasn't a poor, terrible attempt. It was just a poor decision to throw it back under the basket.
No. It was a terrible attempt as he threw it behind his back, right to the other
Okay.
team.
But by the way, don't forget,
No, you never save the ball.
never
under there anyway.
underestimate the heart of a champion. Why do I say that? Because DRS is your defending Satran champion.
Yeah, you never save the ball under that basket.
No.
No, I know, but it's so hard when you're diving in. Do you ever think that?
Yeah, you have to think that.
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
basketball generally requires thinking.
and so does being a member of Leroy and the Fruit Cups.
No, that just requires immense musical talent and a love of nature's.
A love of fruit
gifts.
cups. 25-12 as he completes the three-point play, up by 13.
As
with
DRS
5
has
minutes
opened it up here. One thing we haven't talked about yet this morning is the draws. Now, they do not reseed in this tournament, so what that means is that Rambam, as Ari said, will automatically play the winner of this game, regardless of how the seeds fall out after the 2 games we have this morning. So, what that means is that Hafter, our home host team here, they have a very, very, very tough draw. Heschel fell to number 6 somehow, so Hafter has to play them.
Oh,
And
good
if-
offensive board by Glick. Brown got hit in the nose. He went down.
And by a half a point, we talked about the points all weekend, Magan David ended up the 2 seed behind Rambam by a half a point.
Yeah.
So that means that even if Hafter wins this morning, and of course as the home broadcast crew we're rooting for him, they would then have to play Magan David, and that wouldn't even be the championship game. They would then have to play the winner of the Rambam, whoever wins this game, for a championship. So long potential day for Hafter.
Oh, the crab step. What do you call that?
That is the crab dribble,
Crab dribble. Heller.
or the LeBron step.
Oh, the kickback. They need this one. Glick needs to knock it down. Can't get it. See,
Nice rebound by Heller.
yeah, Heller doing it all. Their three-point shots have not been
Yeah,
falling.
JEC needs to find something a
Goldberg
little
wants one.
closer because
Yeah,
all
they-
they've been doing is hoisting threes.
I think Brown is bleeding. Is that why he's going to have to go out? Yes.
Oh no, another Satran injury. Ari, this is the highest number of injuries I can remember in a Satran tournament.
You about to give him an ice pack?
Yeah, you know what? That's a testimony to them playing hard, playing physical, clean basketball.
Is that what it's a testament to?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I'm
look,
sure.
it's true. There's been a lot of injuries, but you know what? It's also a lot of good players, a lot of good teams playing hard. And this tournament, you know, I talked about it before. This has got to be the best tournament. I think this group of 10 teams is probably even better than Sarachek will be.
You know, Coach Borenstein, we know he has a deep playbook, and even if he doesn't, got these Heller kids. They have got to get something to the basket. Everything has been three-pointer after three-pointer.
That's a good call, Jay. But against the DRS famed 2-3 or 3-2 zone
gotta work
defense,
something up.
it's hard. It's hard
You
to
gotta work
penetrate.
something up. I mean, Ari, you know, if you're going to live and die by the 3, usually it's a slow death.
Yeah, but you know what? If you start making them down,
And
that changed the game.
And,
But yep.
and just like I said, that's the
And again,
fourth missed 3 in a row.
one and done for JEC.
Well, that you could see, you know, anyone could see our great work by the Hafter AV department. There's just not a lot of height on JC.
No.
And DRS certainly does have.
They don't have that much height, but now they have Steinberg's checked into the game. But they're just doing a good job on the boards. They're boxing out.
Ari, this is breaking news.
What? Someone's
breaking news.
Oh, we
caramel
see
for
it.
my coffee?
The homeless guy who sits in front of Toddy's collecting change.
The CIT?
The CIT just brought in a fan.
He stole that from the nursery
Does the fan
NPR
work?
room?
We don't know yet. So step 1 is getting the fan in here. Now,
Step
step
two is finding
2,
an
I'm going to
outlet.
try to plug it in.
You have
I
to
got
find-
outlets. I got.
By the way, if step 2 was me trying to plug it in, it would not happen. I'm not technically savvy
Nobody
like that.
questions that in any way.
I am a Fruit Cup member when it comes to handy-dandy work. All right, Ryan with the ball.
We know the only handy-dandy thing you have is a notebook.
Yes, correct. Steinberg, let's see the big fella. Go to work. That's a good job. Steinberg using his body, using his height. The lefty finishes off the glass. 27-12. Unbelievable. It's been a 23-3 run. Basically.
Ari, what's unbelievable is that I could barely find an outlet in here.
Yeah,
I told
oh,
you.
You wanted an outlet also? I mean, come on.
I mean, I could use an extension.
We're lucky that Benny has
cord.
been here and is supporting this great AV live stream. Oh, Ryan, the dipsy-doo. Can't do the dunkaroo, but he'll go to the line for 2 unless it's outside out. I don't know if he was shooting.
No, he's definitely shooting.
23-3
2 shots.
run. Where have we seen a 23-3 run before?
Well, oh, you know where? There was a time when Jason Meyer was dating. He went out with 27 girls. 24 of them said, no, no, no. And 3 of them said, don't call me again.
But we
And
thank,
then he found the lovely Lauren Meyer.
we thank the Lauren Meyer for
Yes.
accepting Jason's
Yes,
date
we do.
proposals.
And for making a motion Aaron and Sawyer Meyer. And Haley, what's Haley's Hebrew name? I can't forget her.
It's probably not Haley.
What's her name? Chala? What's her name? What's
Dana.
her Dana?
Dana Fega.
Dana Fega. Oh, you Vega. Wow, that's like a
So hold
Simmons-
on, because you
Aye,
gave her
aye.
a super English name, you decided you were going to give her just like a
Exact-
moderately English Hebrew
Dana
name.
Exactly.
Fega?
Exactly.
What
But wait.
what parsha do you learn about Dana in?
Who's Yom Tov in your family, and who's Motzi Shabbos?
That's all his father.
All right, Motzi Shabbos, Yom Tov, and Essie and Tootsie Roll are listening out in Florida.
No,
Double
they're
dribble.
not. Actually,
They're
believe it or
not?
not, they are on the Star Trek cruise.
Oh my God! Please do not admit this stuff in public.
It's not me. I
Ay,
can't take
Vega
credit for
Valve.
that. So they do not have any internet access, so they are not listening.
How does one fill a boat with Star Trek weirdos?
Oh,
That's the
you have
question.
no idea. It's like
Is Benny on the
It's
boat?
a whole boat of Bennies.
Interesting.
It's a whole boat of Bennies.
Things that are not on my bucket list. Star Trek cruise with the Essies and the Pesties. There it is. Brown is back. They gauzed him up in the nose. He's ready to go. Siklik looking for his first trifecta. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. That's for the whole Siklik Mishpacha and the Koenigs who are cheering them on. Nicely done. Easy Ezra knocks down a 3. And the run continues. 30-12. Not the start they wanted here. They got to regroup. Halftime is probably can't come soon enough for the Thunder of JEC to reset, regroup.
And Ari, we do thank Benny Gross for the fan. Now all the hot air in here is nicely circulating.
All the hot air is courtesy of you now. That
Exactly.
office. Good
well,
box out.
I think the hot air is going to be courtesy of Coach Borenstein if this doesn't turn around and quick.
Yeah, but he's calm. I'm going to tell you, I was talking to, I ran into the Heller Mishpacha in Dunkin' Donuts, and I actually, true story, gave him a huge compliment. He's calm. I like to see that in the coach.
That's JEC's first points in about 8 minutes.
Yeah, Heller with the basket. So Borenstein's a great coach. He's coached at Fresh, Flatbush, JEC. He knows what he's doing. He'll get his team back in it. Bennett, too easy. That was too easy as Bennett knifes in for the basket. Heller, 1-on-4, drops it down for Goldberg, and
They need that.
yeah, hit every part of the rim, but didn't go down. So again, right now, the run, they're on a 28-5 run. Wow. Impressive.
That's NBA size.
Yeah, 28-5. And again, DRS playing without 2 starters. They're getting contributions. Bennett, Brown, Steinberg, Siklik, Lyons. I mean, they're getting contributions from a lot of players. So that is key. 32-15, down by 17 with 1 minute to go. I don't think DRS is going to be anything less than very patient here. They don't need to move that quickly.
They do need to get off the timeline. Yeah.
They just need to make a good shot. Brown, Bennett, and that's some contact and the finish. The Killer Bees, Brown and Bennett. Ninth graders, since ninth grade, they've been playing together, and they are doing some beautiful 2-on-2 basketball.
This is crazy.
Crazy. You hear excitement. Lee was like, this is crazy. He's up out of his chair. And then Bennett can't knock down the foul shot. So JC with the ball, trailing by 19.
You know, give Coach Stein a ton of credit.
Yes.
Over the years at the Satran tournament, we have seen him throw different lineups out there. Some by choice, give seniors the opportunity to play. You know, guys who don't regularly get to play. I mean, this team comes prepared. Whether you're the
Coach Stein
whether you're the star or the 19th guy off the end of the bench, everyone on this team is prepared, and that's why when they have these injuries, they know how to recover from them.
By the way, if there was a team that had 29 guys on their team in high school, Jason Meyer still wouldn't make that team. Just so you know. But it's good to be the 19th man on the bench.
What if there were 29 guys on the team and there were only 27 guys in the school, Jason Meyer being 27?
He'd be the assistant coach. Most
It
likely.
would be like I went to OTI.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, sick like the heady kid knows his father would have killed him if he shot that. He pulls it back.
Will certainly hold for one.
Here it is low, looking for a high as he ends the quarter. 34-15, 9 seconds to go. Low, pass it over to Bennett. Bennett with the ball to Brown. That's Brown's spot. Can't get it going. Steinberg, skies up. The putback at the buzzer. It's Coach Stein is out of his seat. Jeffrey O'Connor looking good on his 2 legs as he's cheering. 36-15.
I don't know if it's cheering.
I don't know. It was like the Jason Meyer 2-step dance step.
Ari,
up by 21.
To say it, but JEC, who impressed us so much on day one, has fallen flat the last 2 days, and it does not look good for them at halftime. But we're going to hear from our sponsor. One of HAFTR's big initiatives this year is to support the Israel Sports Center for the Disabled, and now you can learn a little bit about them. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Life didn't let me choose my challenges. Life didn't let me choose my struggles. I didn't choose to have the people I love the most taken away from me. I didn't choose this disability. There is only one thing I did get to choose. Hope.
Three siblings and their mother have been brutally murdered in a terror attack.
Around 2 a.m., terrorists broke into the Shabu family home in Itamar and opened heavy fire, on the spot killing 15-year-old Nira, 12-year-old Zvika, and 5-year-old Avishai, together with their mother Rachel. 9-year-old Asael Shaba, who was shot multiple times and severely injured, survived the attack by playing dead. Special units rushed into the scene, and after heavy exchange of fire, the terrorists were killed. The injured boy was rushed to the Hadassah hospital, where he underwent surgery. Unfortunately, doctors had to amputate Asael's right leg above the knee. Nearby units are now blocking the whole area. They're searching for hostiles.
It's my time, and it's near now, and I'm too strong, no fear now. You can feel it when the crowd starts to cheer now. And we here now, vision's clear now, and it's my time, and it's near now, and I'm too strong, no fear now. You can feel it when the crowd starts to cheer. Let's go!
Welcome to Step It Up. Step It Up is not your typical basketball camp. As a founder and camp director, I take great pride that over the last 5 years, we've produced athletes that are now playing in college, athletes that are now playing overseas in professional leagues. Our sleepaway camp is located at Colby Sawyer College in New Hampshire, rolling greens overlooking the mountains. At Step It Up, as we're unconventional, we are not scared to push our players. We take your minds and bodies to places you never imagined going. We produce unbelievable results. You will get better here. You will get better as a person. You will get better as a player. That's the Step It Up way. As much as Step It Up is an intense basketball training camp, and it is, we have a great off-the-court curriculum designed. Your sons can be involved in everything from SAT prep, reading, math, and English tutoring. If he has a bar mitzvah coming up in the fall or winter, we have bar mitzvah lessons with our camp rabbi. We have more speed training, pool workouts, football, soccer, ping pong. It's a great balance between our intense on-the-court curriculum that they get a couple hours each day to relax.
For me, having just finished a 4-year college basketball career and looking to expand my career overseas as a professional basketball player, the Step It Up environment is absolutely perfect.
At Step It Up, we demand excellence, and we are very hard on each and every camper. We give each and every camper special attention because they need it, and we know they need it in order to grow.
We all have the same.
And some more words from Step It Up will come up later. So many great sponsors of the tournament as we get ready for the start of the third here. DRS on one of the most epic runs we've ever seen in this tournament.
Timeout, right. It's a 32-6 run. I spoke to
You don't
Coach
need a
Bourne.
timeout, Ari. They haven't started playing yet.
I do have a couple left. I spoke to Coach Bornstein. He said it's going to be the greatest comeback in Satran history.
Really?
Yes.
Did he really say that?
Yes, he did.
Or are you just like making fodder for the live stream?
True. They called them facts.
By the way, I know that I just found out that there's a couple more contingent who are watching us in Israel.
Oh, I love those contingents.
Yes. Some DRS faithful.
Who do we got? Give us some names. If they're up and watching, we're going to shout them out.
Zachary, not Meyer, but Lyons.
I'm going to say that's a relation to REA Lyons.
It is.
Nice. What's Lyons' first name? Alex, right?
Alexander, yeah.
Alexander. I think he probably goes by Alex now, right? Actually, he's right here. Ask him. Alex. Oh, and Alex or Alexander. Ask. What's the Hebrew name? All right, I've just been informed.
It is REA.
It's not REA Lyons. It's Chaim Yitzchak.
Wow.
But he said we could call him REA Lyons.
And does he go by Alex or Alexander?
Oh, you know, I had him.
Ari.
I scared him away there. He's going to the other side now. I had one question. We'll find that out after the game. If he's playing the game, we will ask him those hard questions.
Again, we'd like to thank the Whitkis. By the way, he is playing a great game. This is his first start of the tournament. He's playing very well.
That's a start that
is the start that JEC needed.
To start us off. Glick's got to come down with that before he thinks of the
home,
reverse dunk.
That home run pass goes over the fence.
No, Glick was thinking of dunking that. Why is the music on?
What music? Oh, sorry. Nobody could hear it but you. Don't worry about it.
I don't care about anyone else but me.
No kidding.
All right, so what's JEC going to do here? As they said, they're going to come out and probably put a little pressure and good defense. That's what they're going to have to do, cause some turnovers, score in bunches, and
what a great job.
Move.
What a great job to get back in the play there.
Yeah. Bennett avoids the contact and
he lost the ball, it got tipped, he got it back, passed it, Yamaka hanging over his face, gets the ball back and puts it in.
Yeah, it might be one of those
Coach
days
Stein,
for
he
DRS.
was just like cracking up.
And DRS.
Goldberg from
opens
three.
Up.
There it is.
There we go. That is. Hey, sometimes you need to see the ball go through the twine.
Correct. And then you need a little pressure defense, cause some turnovers, turn it around, and start your own little mini run. Ooh, a little kickball action. But I did speak to Flying Brian and Big Mike. I told them about the flexing on the N1 call. We may get one of those. I'm hoping for that.
That was a borderline kickball, but I'd say good call.
Wow. It is DRS's day. They dive in Shacharis already 3 times. all of their prayers are being answered.
Not like the man.
No, good call.
Who
Good
apparently did daven chakras, but during mincha.
call. Right, but sometimes, you know, trying is the most important thing. And we got an injury right now. Hopefully he's okay.
Let
Heller.
us say some Tehillim.
No, it's Moshe Heller, who we know has a bad back. And hopefully he's going to see if he's as tough as they
right
come.
here in front of my booth right now. And
Yes.
and
Trying
this
to
is not a
shake it.
back injury. This is a leg.
No, it might be his back.
No, it's a leg. He's limping.
I think it's his back. I think he came down hard on his back.
All right, if you want it to be his back, it could be his back.
Side note,
Didn't I give the security guy a hat he's not even wearing?
Definitely a leg.
He did.
You think he's selling those hats on the
I think he is.
black market?
And it's taken Leroy 3 quarters to eat this one donut.
Well, that's why Leroy is
Now,
is a mini fruit cup, and you're an extra large fruit cup.
You saw that the rest of the fruit cups took multiple donuts. Like if they had 4 hands, they would have taken 4 donuts.
Correct.
But Ari, credit to you, got 3 dozen donuts today. So
Yes.
if you're a friend of
great
Ari's,
defense.
if you've never met him, just come over and ask for a donut.
Apparently, I'm looking for friends by buying donuts. And
Oh,
Glick's,
my
and Glick's
God.
looking for layups at Step It Up School this summer.
That is just about the worst missed layup we've seen in the tournament. You can.
No, it's not. I've seen worse.
Yeah, we've seen worse.
Worse than that?
Yes.
In this
Hey,
tournament?
buddy, now Coach Stein calls a
You come
timeout so
from the
Glick can get
side.
yelled at for
Have
missing
you
his
ever seen
layup.
someone come from the side?
It's all right. You got to forget about it. Forget about it. Come back, hit a shot, and you'll forget
How do you
about
forget
that.
about
You can't
that?
forget about that one.
Yeah, no, that's a toughie.
Got to use the glass there.
When you no, you don't actually. When you're going
Why?
straight
Yes,
up,
you
do
do.
not. You do not use the
You
glass.
never,
when you're coming down the
never,
middle.
There was no one really close to him.
unless you're dunking, you don't take a layup straight on.
When
you
you're
take an angle.
Excuse me.
That's
you
why
should
Jay's a
hold on.
softball player.
Excuse me. You should use the glass, but if you're coming down the middle, you never use the glass.
No, you should.
So you shouldn't be
Coming
using
down the middle.
Coming down the middle.
Yes.
That's
No
why
one
the
near him.
square's there.
Unless
Use
you're
the
No. What Ari's
Unless
saying,
you're Dr. J
what
with a
Ari's
finger
saying,
roll.
which is correct, is that you need to take an angle, go left or right, and use the glass. But if you happen to be in the middle, which he was, you got to go straight up.
There's
and
2
knock it down.
basketball guys here and you.
Right,
So let's,
exactly.
Let's
So
I come
Leroy
from a
and
long
our-
lineage.
Oh my
a
God.
long lineage.
But that's not
of
you.
Chazans.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't count when it comes to basketball.
Chazans and basketball players.
Look at the ball movement. This
DRS
is tech.
looked great
Another
ball
no kickball. Chaim Yitzchak can't get it to go. Rebound taken by JEC. Trailing by 22. Heller
Say
is
Chaim
throwing it.
Yitzchak 10 times fast. Or
Chaim
just,
Yitzchak,
have,
Chaim Yitzchak, Chaim Yitzchak.
or just have Leroy say it once.
There you go. There's Glick. He's in. Oh, that's a good kick. The dish. Heller in the corner. Raining threes.
Boom!
Boom! Boom! 19. Here we go. The Thunder trying to create some thunder.
Are you talking about the Thunder?
Yep. Here it is. Good defense. Lions.
Kick.
Is Lions a senior?
Shot.
Sicklick.
Yeah.
He answers the 3 ball.
he
Easy
a
Ezra
No, he's a
Sicklick.
senior.
JC's getting beat on the weak side every single possession. Wow.
Yes. But you know what? They're doing a great job of kicking and dishing. They're driving.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
What a finish at the
Jake
rim.
the Snake Goldberg with the dipsy do in the little lefty
That's how you kiss the window.
Yes. JC still down by 20. They're trading baskets is not going to get him back in the game.
No, that's what I was going to say, Ari. Basketball is a game of runs, and JC needs to get on one quick.
Yeah.
What a
they
pass
need some
by
stops.
Ryan.
Oh, good. Oh, how did he get that back? No call. Good no call. He fell himself. There you go. Here we go. Heller's going to get to the middle, as the veteran leader does. Finds his brother, Moshe Heller. Wow. He's a pool player, right? Didn't someone say that last night?
That was me.
Unbelievable. Great job.
And then Leroy called me out and said, I've never played in my life.
Moshe and Aaron doing
That's
their
travel.
thing. Since the days early on in the womb when they decided to be basketball players, to be reborn at 241 and 242.
DRS. Oh, a nice bowling play by Coach Stein. Do you think he bowls? He had good form on that throw to the ref.
I know Bowles who's not coaching, Todd Bowles.
Yes.
He's been fired.
Correct.
Thank God.
Yeah,
the
the Jets needed that badly.
Oh, Kimmel looking to shoot. Down by 18. And there you go, pressing the music button again. Does he know yet?
I don't think
Jay.
he noticed.
What's the question?
You hit the music button again.
Actually, Krupp hit the music button.
Tell Mrs. Krupp to get away. All right, it's going to be side out.
I'm going to keep that one to myself.
Foul shots are good. That's what you got to do. Chip away.
Can they hear in there?
No.
17 point.
He would be
now.
giving him a very, very serious glare.
Here it is. The Heller is an 87.3% foul shooter from Hillside, New Jersey.
This is the born first Heller misses a free throw. I think that the born first Heller, Aaron, is a better free throw shooter, although he did miss that one. And listen, when we're talking about better, we're talking about
87 and 88.
Best and bestest.
Right.
Yeah, but
correct.
How many free throw contests would you estimate those boys have had in the backyard?
A lot. Good call.
4 digits?
Yeah, at least. Kind of like your salary. Here's sick. Oh, good defense by Heller. Pass
Is that
the ball.
annual or daily?
No, that's yearly. Here it is. Oh, it's a 3. They need that goal, but can't get it to go.
That was not a good look.
No, that wasn't a great look.
Yes, good call, Rad.
That was a little too quick of a trigger he pulled.
Agreed, Ari. And they were getting on a little mini run themselves.
Heller's down again.
His knee.
Moshe Heller's down right in front of us. He is looking like
He
he's
took a knee
grimacing
to
with
the
his
knee or a knee to the thigh. He's hurt.
But something tells me he'll be back.
I like JEC sweatshirts. They're pretty cool.
Great. Aren't they awesome?
You know what, Ari? Even if Heller comes back here, you start to wonder. Obviously, we know that he had a bad back this week. He just injured his leg down here. Now he takes a knee. I mean, eventually it starts to wear on you. Eventually, you're certainly not at 100% right now. But what number do you get to where you just become ineffective?
Yeah, and
this has not been the Moshe Heller. Certainly not Friday or last night that we saw on Thursday night, dropping 37 points in a blowout of Heschel.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain, and obviously, they're going to need him to continue to get back in this game. But what happens? One man goes down. It's another opportunity for someone else. So who's coming into the game right now? We got, who's coming? Winters is coming. Jacob Winter is coming. And Game of Thrones will be back on this fall, right?
Final season?
Yes. Winter is coming. Hopefully he's okay as a stretcher. I'm gonna call it right now. We're gonna see Heller back in this game. It might be Aaron, but we'll see. No, I think Moshe Heller's gonna be back. He's a gamer. He's gonna will himself back in the game. He'll do everything he can to get back. And it's 17 points is the deficit for JEC. What do we got? What do we got
here? They only have 4 players on the court.
It was a power play for DRS. It was a power play.
Like 1, 2, 3.
DRS is a hockey school, so they were on the power play, and they still couldn't score.
And I believe Coach Stein makes a good point. I don't know why that's an automatic whistle.
There should be a technical is what he's saying.
Do you get a technical for only having 4 on the court?
Yeah, if you get 1 extra, why not?
Why they only had 4, not 6.
4.
You can't play at 4. You need 5.
Leroy.
You can play with 4.
You can play with 4.
Think about it. If you
if you foul out, yeah, you can play with 4.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
Leroy, you don't think it's a technical?
Now, he might be questioning the whistle, but the truth is JEC had possession during the whistle. He's probably
a technical foul. But
I think it is. Check your rule book.
No, I did. It's a technical foul.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Leroy is the rule book.
I said it is a technical.
It's a harsh one to give, though, because they're playing at an advantage already, and then you're giving them more points and the ball again. It's like,
hey.
I mean, that's a big swing because JEC, even with 4, gained possession right before the whistle.
Well, their penalty kill is excellent.
So
I've seen them practice their penalty kill during the timeout.
Speaking of which, Ari, do we have your commitment to call the hockey games once we get the brand new live stream system set up in the
Ari will pay
Scott Satran
Ari
Arena?
will pay $2,500 for the privilege to call the hockey game.
I will call some of the 3 big games a year that they play.
Which 3 are those?
I don't know.
TABC?
DRS, and TABC, because the rest of the league is a little weak. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Sadly, Yeshiva hockey has taken a little bit of a turn. But
a little bit, a nosedive.
No, but you know what? But the good news is, and I know Hafter doesn't have one yet, a lot of that is because some of the better schools have started ice hockey programs.
Correct. It's true. In New Jersey, Frisch, SART, yes. They really are.
And
they started to actually play real sports.
They play against public schools and stuff.
And they're doing quite well. I heard the Frisch team has been in some tournaments, and they've won some big tournaments. With this delay, is giving Moshe Heller more time to recuperate, get some liquids.
So, yeah, hopefully over the next decade or so, that's the shift that we'll see. And, I can tell you because I play ice hockey out here in Long Island. No, I'm just going to say there's plenty of rinks. We got plenty of rinks. We got Long Beach nearby, and then about within a 20-minute radius, there's a
Krupp, if you hear us, smack him in the back of the head.
Oh, he can't hear you.
I know.
Talk about the Cowboys, your ice hockey days.
I am not going to talk about the Cowboys at all today. However, I might talk about the Eagles.
You already spoke about the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know.
No, that was Ari. Ari brought them up.
Sickler knocking them down.
I don't like this rule at all. This rule
it's the
makes
right
no
call.
sense.
Easy as a
It's a tough rule. It's a tough rule.
Hold on. Yeshiva League Pass, 91.4% foul shooter. He hails from Manitoba, Ontario, and he knocks him down.
Is Manitoba? No, Manitoba is its own province.
Yeah.
Or
So hold on, I
Not
read it.
100%
Oh, I'm
sure.
sorry. He hails from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Ah,
I read
okay.
it wrong.
Yeah, Manitoba,
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, any word with more than 5
Yes.
letters is very difficult for Ari.
Manitoba, Minneapolis. I confused the two always. Oh, there it is, Heller. This is for you, Moshe, for Ira, for Edith, all the Hellers.
You know, he got too close to the basket before he let that go, and that is why that didn't fall. He is not happy.
Second missed layup of this half. Those are 4 points.
He sort of lost the ball and then ended up underneath the basket when he let it go. Was not the angle he wanted.
By the way, good help by the ref. Was it changed the possession or no? Yes. Good call because it did go off of DRS. So now let's see if they can turn that empty possession into a basket. They need one, and there's a good defensive steal. Siklik ahead to Ryan, takes a good angle, goes up.
You know, Aaron Heller is
Nicely done.
not usually asked to take over games, but it does seem like he's going to have to do that right now.
They're going to get near. Yair Kimmel needs to step up now, get a little more involved. I mean, they're trailing by 21. He's a good ball player. 21.
But you could already see just in these 2 possessions that Aaron Heller feeling the absence of his brother. I mean, if any 2 players are more connected, it's these 2.
Yeah, I don't think you could be more connected than twins.
I mean, I guess you could be a Siamese twin. Now, if you had Siamese twins playing basketball together, would that count as 1 or 2 players?
Are they conjoined?
Great question.
Yes, I mean, conjoined twins. Let's assume
You
we're
know what?
talking about 3 total legs.
Forsox looks like a conjoined twin at times, doesn't he? Oh, good news. Moshe Heller is checking into the booth, or he's coming to get a donut. One of them.
I think you should give him a donut and let him check into the game.
Yes, and give him one of Leroy's fruit
Don't
cups.
give him a French cruller, though. I was going to come get one of those
Listen,
after this game.
when you buy 3 dozen donuts, I just told her, I said, just give me your most popular, because I am not picking 2 this, 4 this, 5 one.
pass.
Kimmel, he's got to get going. Oh,
That's the best part about it. You got to pick each donut.
not when there's 36 and you
Leroy,
have 2
Ari
minutes
doesn't
of game time.
Ari doesn't understand.
Do I look like a guy who eats donuts or fruit cups?
Fruit cups.
Both.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Leroy.
It takes Leroy 3
Appreciate
quarters
that.
to eat 1 donut.
Is he still rocking
I
his
don't know
little...
how long it takes him to pick out
And
3
by the way,
dozen.
of the 36 donuts, he took the pink one. So.
Well, it had fruit on it.
Oh, that's
Strawberry.
true. That's true.
Well, Kimmel's first name, if you didn't know, is Yair, the 6-footer.
6-footer. He hails from
He's 6 feet.
Boise, Idaho.
By way of Missoula, Montana.
Yes. And he did his first year of school was in Skokie, Illinois. He's a transfer student. He was a big Ida Crown kid, and his family decided to come bring his talents to Elizabeth, New Jersey, to play for the JEC.
Thunder. By the way, the only reason he went to JEC, I heard Ari, was in the recruiting.
Did you want to check in?
You got to go to the check-in.
Whoops.
This is the donut stop. Check-in's over there.
Oh, that's kind of funny, but kind of not really.
No, it is because he looks so confused.
He's been trying to. They had 3 fouls, but they never
He's been
buzzed it
sitting in
in.
front of you for about 2.
By the way, it's very confusing because if you look at the scorer's table, it also looks like the donut
right.
stop.
Leroy, tell Romaine and Iceberg they got to buzz him in.
No,
Because Romaine and Iceberg probably have as many donuts as you do at this point.
Have
Ari.
they haven't had a donut. Have they had a
Oh,
donut?
fish multiple.
Yeah, they walked away with handfuls each.
Excellent.
they were looking. He was like, "Donut stop."
And on that note, we're going to hear from Step It Up. And we apologize. That was the shortest timeout in the history of basketball because that was only a 25-second commercial, but apparently too long for a 30-second timeout.
Kimmel, weird angle.
We're back, though.
Yeah. Here it is, Brown. Zach Brown is an and-one machine.
He's running
Takes
slower.
it. He's so quick. Look how quick Zach Brown is. He is the Zach Brown
Moshe
band.
Heller is running slower. You can see
Well,
it.
if anybody blows by Moshe Heller, that means Moshe Heller is running slowly.
Yeah, maybe because he can't run fast right now.
Yeah, maybe because he has a busted leg, back, and knee. Yeah, he's limping up the court.
All right.
And if you think Coach Stein doesn't notice,
Oh, great cut by Brown and the finish on the feed from, I think Ramani just checked in. Nicely done. DRS.
Is playing some good off-ball
They are
basketball.
good. Yes. Double dribble. Good defense. Ramani on both ends of the floor. And here comes Lowe. I believe that's Abe Lowe looking to.
Ari, this just in. It's supposed to be in the 40s today, but JEC is starting the bus now to warm up the heat. so that it doesn't get too cold on their bus.
25
Basically, what I'm
points.
saying is this game's wrapped.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a wrap. By the way, I still love the Hellers giving all they got. Look at Moshe Heller, giving all he has. He's playing with an injury, and he still is doing what he can to compete, get his team to chip away. I mean, but I agree. I don't usually write someone off early, but 25 points.
It's just DRS this morning. There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. DRS playing some great ball, and what do we say? The heart of a champion is hard to kill. And they are looking to come back and defend their crown. Nice catch by Heller and the pool player.
That's it. That's that cue shot we've been waiting for.
They didn't
DRS
score
is
yet.
just destroying this.
They didn't score. Oh, there it is. 23 points. Here we go. Another opportunity. Goldberg. When in doubt, give it to a Heller boy. And Heller goes up strong. Can't get it to go. And the rebound is taken by Rahmani. And they are going the other way. Rahmani. Oh, nice pass to Brown. He catches it and scores it. Nicely done.
By the way, credit to the DRS faithful. A lot of the parents and local, of course, DRS, the local school here early in the gym.
By the way, Rahmani, where's he been all tournament? He's been playing some nice minutes. Is it Rahmani?
I don't know.
Rahmani?
Yeah.
No one rolls a ch like Leroy.
I think it's more of an Arabic Rahmani.
Is it?
I have absolutely no idea. I never met the kid in my life.
No, his dad was here, yeah.
Wow. All right, so early player of the game candidate, since this game's a wrap.
You know what? I'm going to give it. Let's go with Lions.
Yeah.
We've had Brown. Well, we still got a quarter left. I would go with Lions because he really, he started off
at the beginning. Yeah,
he started off. His name is Chaim Yitzchak.
Well, he's a good family friend too. So
Yeah.
I'll get him in here. His father will like me for it.
Okay.
Since he's been waiting for
I didn't know
something
we're
from me
looking
months.
for fathers to like us to get our player of the games, but that's okay.
Yeah, sure, Ari. We know how you pick your players of the game. Not going to say it on air.
Yeah, I do. I picked the best player of the game. Usually how it goes. But, yeah, I mean, look, DRS, it's been a cumulative effort. They came ready to play. They had a little more rest. And, they've had contributions. Browns played very well. Bennett's played very well. But I think Lions has been man who stepped up early on. Even looks like Gabriel Khan a little as they're side to side there. They're both lefties. So you almost like you bring him in. And, again, if DRS does manage to maintain their 25-point lead, they will take on, in a rematch, the Ravens of Rambam, which we saw last night. DRS came up short against Rambam. Rambam's first victory over DRS in about 5 years, according to Coach Howard. Dolph, as he's known to the in the industry. So that will be a rematch. We're going to see a lot of rematches, most likely, because a lot of these teams have played each other. And the winner of the Hafter Hawk Heschel Heat game will go on to face Mag and David, and all those teams have played each other this year. Hafter has played Mag and David twice in the regular season, came up short both times, and Heschel, we know, last night played a thriller against Mag and David, and they would like nothing more than a rematch. And I did speak to Coach Pickman after the game. I mean, well, after he calmed down, I waited a couple hours.
You waited
till
this morning?
I talked to him. I said, yes. And I spoke to him last night, and I said, tough one, Coach. You guys beat it up. The kid made a great shot. He goes, I will tell you this. We have great senior leadership on our team. This game, as opposed to last year when we lost that game Saturday night, kind of blew it, this game will define our season, and we will grow from it, and we will take off on the right path to what we're trying to accomplish.
Well, that
this
is
season.
absolutely the right attitude.
Yeah. No, he said, he goes, we got great seniors on this team. This team will build this, and we'll move on, and we will get better. So we'll look to see that, and I'm sure he wants nothing more than a rematch.
Yeah, I didn't speak with him.
Oh, nice move, Rahmani.
Until 2:30 this morning.
Hold on, it's
according
Rahmani.
to Joey, he was kept up till 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Coach Pickman.
Yep. They were discussing the X's and O's. Actually, I think Coach Pickman was discussing. Joey was dozing off.
Yep.
Wow, that would have fallen.
Yeah.
Terrible shot.
Bennett, he's saying, I'm going to go quick. Oh, nice pass. Brown with another bucket. Ooh.
Slipped on the keeper.
No, he might have been wet there.
He
it was his
slipped
keeper?
on the keeper.
Thank God he's okay.
There are a lot of keeper injuries in the NBA that are on the rise this year as well.
Yes, I did notice LeBron's dropped his keeper a few times. His balding head.
You'd think with that kind of money he would do something about the balding head.
I think you got to do Jordan. Just shave it.
Shave it, right?
Right. It's a little strange.
Shave it, or get the hair regrowth, whatever
it's a little
it is.
strange. Although I'm in talks with a couple barbers to maybe shave my head. My family says no. So.
Ooh, that would be an interesting look because your head is already oddly shaped.
Yes, but then I look at extra large fruit cup Jason Meyer and I say, do I really want to shave my head?
That was absolutely a violation on the inbounds play, but I guess you're not going to call that in a 30-point game.
Yeah, you can't.
Can't do it?
No.
They'll throw you out. You won't be invited back to referee again?
Not at all.
I mean, I've never seen such an egregious inbound play, though, where the guy's foot was like, 4 steps into the play when he threw it.
You want to be here till midnight tonight? It's okay. Well,
I think we're going to be anyway.
No, we're not. Trust me, we're not.
Leroy, those are what's known as the famous last words.
Why, Leroy, where did you got to go? You got a concert tonight with your girlfriend?
I would like to go to sleep.
The Fruit Cups are performing.
But yeah, Leroy, where do you live, by the way? Besides the Hafter Gym, where do you reside?
So there's a small town named Cambria Heights, New York.
Oh yeah, I know where that is.
You do?
It's
You're
in
like
Queens. It's where the Lubavitcher Rebbe.
You're like the first. Yes, literally.
Yes.
The famous rabbi.
Uh-huh.
That's so funny. Wow.
Lubavitcher Rebbe. So you live near the Lubavitcher Rebbe's.
Yes.
What's it called? What's it?
Great.
Cemetery.
Yeah.
It's
so funny.
Kever, that's what I was looking for.
Every time I say Cambria Heights,
I got you,
like
Leroy.
crazy.
Okay.
That's why Leroy goes for fruit. They give
How
out
far
fruit
is that
there
from
every
here?
day.
20 minutes, give
Yes,
or take.
it's very
Brooklyn?
quick.
No.
No, it's Queens.
It's Queens?
It's literally right next to
Very
Elmont and
close.
Valley Stream.
Oh, so you live near me?
Where do you live?
I live near Elmont.
No, you live on Jason's couch.
No.
Oh, that was last year.
Franklin Square.
Franklin
Oh,
Square.
wow.
Yeah.
You guys should get together. You should
But
hang
what's
out more,
funny,
make some music.
but what's funny is that I live near you and I've never heard of where you live. Although I just moved there.
Oh, going to the line is number 4.
There are a lot of foul calls right now that are seemingly unnecessary.
Well, now it's giving it an opportunity for some other kids to play. So we got Hackle in.
Can we give them the opportunity to play without calling fouls?
Yeah, no, you gotta call it the same way, right, Leroy?
Same way, because
that's what
those
makes the
guys
refs
who
the
come
good
off
ones.
bench, guys who come off the bench, the weaker players are going to do the same thing and not get the call.
Well,
You know-
we don't call them weaker players. We just call them like players who are fresher. They're not weaker.
Fresher
Yeah,
players.
sure. You know,
Offense checks in.
referees are like traffic cops. You know, it's like if you go out on your shift and you don't give out any speeding tickets, it's like you didn't do your job.
Do you think-
Referees are the same way.
Right.
Gotta call some fouls.
It
And
is
it's like,
correct.
what'd you show up for?
Do you think would it be inappropriate if I pass my finished coffee down to the JEC bench, have them pass it all the way down to the garbage?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Well,
I think you should pass it to the JEC.
if they were
bench.
winning by 30,
I think you
they
should pass
would.
it.
Right.
You said to the JEC bench.
Yeah, if I gave it to the
Yeah, I
assistant coach,
think they
pass
might
it all
know
the way
that.
down.
I think they might know that you're trying to tell them something, like, "Hey, wake up." No, but that was 2 quarters ago. At this point, it's too late.
Yeah, so right now, DRS going to go into a place they're accustomed to, the semifinals, to take on the Rambam Ravens. And
that game will be at 1 o'clock.
Hackle into
All right.
Hoffman.
After PTA, Sean would like to know if you want anything from Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh.
I mean, I could always
What
use
is
a
lunch
coffee.
today? Is it pizza?
Oh, my Mr.
nice
Dave,
finish
yes.
by Braun.
All right, we're going to have to work on a lunch today that is not pizza because I think my digestive system, after the amount of dairy that I've consumed in the last 3 days.
I'll treat lunch for you and the AV people.
I appreciate that.
And also, if we got to get some fruit cups.
And
in there.
Leroy. Yeah.
We got
Low with the high on the 3-pointer.
Low with the high. That's a new call. Never heard that one before.
His name is Low.
I mean, I don't know what the high is.
Do you think, well, he hit a 3. Do you think if there's a Catan.
Should I ask Sam about that?
Here's an interesting thing. All right, there's a Catan on Flatbush. So Catan and Low.
Catan is Gadol.
Yeah, so that's, yeah.
Wasn't that a call from last year?
That was, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, we'll take coffee.
You have 3 coffees.
I'm going to be here all day.
All right, how many Red Bulls will you consume
And
today?
he keeps complaining he has no
By
time
the
to
way,
go to the bathroom.
I only had 1 Red Bull, and that was Thursday, and I couldn't sleep, so I'm off the Red Bull. I had left 2 yesterday, so, they're still here.
Ari, you're usually good for at least 10 to 15 Red Bulls during a Satran tournament.
You know what? This basketball has been so good. It's kept me awake and alive and just enjoying the game.
You know, I did have that conversation. I apologize because I don't remember with who, but you know what? It might have been Daniel Aaron.
Of course.
Going by playing the odds. The basketball quality in terms of competitiveness of these games, what a difference from last year. If you remember, Ari, last year we were killing the schedule makers because I believe certainly Thursday night and Friday, there was not one good game.
Ari was killing the schedule makers last year.
I was definitely not killing the schedule because I was the schedule maker. So this year, again, by the way, this schedule, I just want to say this right now that Jason and I, 4 Sox, known to the fans out there, pretty much did the schedule. So if anyone has questions or concerns, or
I have a question. We should be transparent. How did you pick the game? Was it
We go
random?
No.
No, there's
Of
a lot
course
of
not.
thought that goes into
We
it.
try to
We
make
do Saturday night first.
Saturday night. We try to make the best prime time matchups.
Okay.
Which I think we nailed all three. They were
Okay.
great games, good
I
matchups.
couldn't agree more.
And the rest of the matches, we try to make it as fair as possible, like
Well-
kind of with seedings in our head.
Right.
Well, I
Everybody
will,
has, and
I will
everyone
say
has
that
to play in the
last
big gym
year's
one.
last year's schedule did seem like Joey made the schedule in
Yeah,
terms of half their draw.
They did have a little easier, but this year they certainly did not have an easy draw.
No, it was fair. It was very fair.
You know, I think every team, if anyone had to play the toughest schedule, it was probably JEC, without question. They had to play Heschel, DRS, and Hafter. So they probably.
And you
had
know
the
what? They
toughest.
didn't really rise to the occasion, but they managed to get themselves into the Tier 1 tournament anyway.
Oh, hit that, Braun.
And even with the loss last night, they probably got the easier game today, but they didn't show up for it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think DRS is just.
Well, they played better, yeah. Now, so that's interesting, Ari. I mean, do you think maybe, though, that it should be done slightly more randomly?
Well, I think we did it randomly. What do you mean? You can't do it randomly. You try to make good matches.
Why can't you? What do you mean? Why can't you? Go into a computer randomizer. Every team gets a number, and you do it randomly.
Nah, but that doesn't make a good tournament. You want a weaker team. Can't look. Why would you have a weaker team play 3 games against weaker teams? It could happen like that. That's not the way it should be.
Well, the weaker team would say, "Why is it fair that we have to play all these strong teams?"
Well, they shouldn't be weaker. They should be stronger. They should get to the gym.
But that's why it's random, Ari.
No, I think we did it right. There's been no complaints about the schedule this year.
Well, again, the one positive thing that I could say is that every game that we've done in here certainly has been very competitive.
Yes.
And that is a.
By the way, even
that
this
is a huge change because last year we did not have a lot of competitive games. I think until like the semifinals.
Well,
of
and
the
also,
tournament.
by the way, this is kind of a little synopsis of the whole Yeshiva League season. There's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of competitive basketball. So right now we have 10 teams. And I would say of these 10 teams, probably 7 of them have a chance to win the championship in the Yeshiva League. Okay, that's
wow.
true. Nice. Hoffman with the basket. Got to dunk that big fella.
Wow, the boom.
Big smile for Hoffman as the bench explodes.
I mean, Ari, in fact, this is the first blowout that we've had in this gym for the entire tournament.
Well,
and we're in the playoffs already.
Correct. Yes. And we are in agreement. We're going to bring in Zach Attack Lions, right? Not Zach Lions. It's Alex Lions.
Alex
Right,
Lions. Zachary Meyer
Chaim
is in
Yitzhak.
Israel watching the game.
Right.
He also has like a 2-worded name, I believe, that has nothing to do with Zachary.
You guys really know this Lions family.
Well, I've between Jason and I, we've done all the family simchas.
And I hope there's more simchas to come.
There will be chasanas because the youngest Lions received his bar mitzvah.
He's a young cub.
Well, he's bar mitzvah already.
Nice.
And there are only gentlefolk, no ladies.
How many Lions boys are there?
3.
Gotcha.
Zachary, Alexander, and Samuel.
Nice.
By the way, all 3 Lions, interestingly, have those like longer names: Zachary, Alexander, and Samuel. That could all be shortened to Zach, Alex, and Sam.
Things to discuss in the 30-point blowout.
But I believe the parents call them all by the longer name.
Okay, hold on. I got to get the stool set up because Jason's very important about how we have this set for the player of the game. Got to get ready here. So we're going to bring in Chaim Yitzhak.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. Oh, I was just asking DRS to dribble this one out. What are you doing? I can't believe he shot that. That's ridiculous.
I missed it. What happened? I was
They
getting
started dribbling it out, and then JC went for a steal, so then DRS threw another pass, and then he thought they were going to hold it, and he just shot a 3.
All right, we're going to get rid of some of these waters. All right, and they cut it to 28 with 25 seconds to go.
Ari, the quickness in which you did that math is very impressive.
Yes.
And
All
that's
right.
going to do it, folks. The first game is HOVA, Hova.
Jay, you're going to get him in?
Yeah, I got it.
And they're going to kill the, we're going to put up the final there.
Hopefully not too long for JEC.
And that's it, boys. 70-42. DRS will advance to play Rambam at 1 o'clock. JEC will play in the 5th and 6th place game, which will be live streamed in the Junior Nest later.
Alex, come around.
Jay, shut the music off.
All right, relax.
Chaim Yitzchak, we welcome you. I like Aryeh Lions better, but you're going to talk to your parents about that. Player of the game. Shut the music off, Jay. Here we go. You get the player of the game hat.
Thank you.
Player of the game yarmulke. And a donut of your choice.
Thank you.
One right there. What bracha do we make? Amen.
That was in the higher tier of brachas in the tournament.
Yes,
so
that was a good one.
On
very
that.
good.
Your
So-
father will be very proud.
Congratulations. You know, I was joking with Gavrilo King Kong when he was out. I said, it kind of looks like you're playing. You got a lefty. You kind of look like Gavrilo Little, number 30, number 35. You played a great game, and we haven't seen you throughout most of the tournament, but you were obviously ready to play today. Did you know early on that you were going to be starting today?
I actually got a phone call from Gavrilo, like, on the way to the game, and he said, I mean, you know Nady Simintov?
Yes.
He
Simintov and
starts.
Mazel,
Yeah,
of course.
right. So he starts, and since he got hurt, the coach gave me the starting job.
It really seems like you rose to the occasion getting the start. You were like a different player out there. Is this your first game starting this year?
Yeah, I was just trying to prove myself and get my shots going early.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you had some really nice drives. I think you started off on a 6-0 run just by yourself, which is a testament to you because, you know, sometimes you're not always in the rotation, but as coaches tell you, always got to be ready to play and be prepared. And you came in and you flawlessly played within the offense. You didn't force anything, and you did a great job. So now you're going to face the Rambam Ravens. I'm going to guess you're going to start again if Gavrilo. He may play, may not play, but either way, great job. We look forward to seeing you the rest of the tournament, and enjoy your donut and hat.
Overall, great team win. That's
and if you don't want,
really matters.
if you don't want to wear your hat, you can just sell it to someone.
Okay,
Don't worry.
thank you.
All right, you got it.
There it is, the Middle Lion's son, Alexander Chaim Yankel, whatever you call him. I don't
Chaim
know.
Yitzchak.
Chaim Yitzchak, Umain. And that's it for game one. We will be right back. The scheduled game time is 11 a.m., so 15 minutes from now, the Hafter Hawks will take on the Heschel Heat in the other first-round playoff game here. We'll be right back.